So I've kind of cleaned out the bus. I've still got the roof left. It's a work in progress. And it's been hot, and to be honest, I just really haven't wanted to mess with it. But today's goal is to put, we've got 2 tires. Daniel's gonna put the 2 tires on there. And I figured while he's doing that, I'll show you guys the inside. The inside needs a lot of work, but we'll get there. So it looks like somebody is already trying to start the restoration process to make this from a city bus into a livable space. They've got this bench seat up here. They have tried to put in a kitchen, the sink, an oven. If you walk right here into the hallway, I suppose, they've installed a toilet and a shower. In doing so, they have blocked off the other 2 doors, which Daniel and I aren't really a fan of that. We want to open that back up and kind of redo how they did this area, mainly so we can have another exit point. If you walk further into the bus, this is what looks like the master bedroom, is what they were trying to go for. So this is my upcoming project, is to start gutting all this out and kind of start planning how I want to redo all this interior. My thought process is we would like to have, if possible, bunk beds here and here, a kind of kitchen table-ish area here, narrow in this kitchen sink, all that, get rid of that, but put in a new one, just make it narrower so you have more of a hallway. Redo the bathroom, maybe pull it into the master bedroom just a little bit. And then obviously back here, we would like to have the bed over in this space, storage somehow along the sides. But yeah, that's the bus in a nut. Oh my gosh, if I can talk. That's the bus in a nutshell for you. So here we are. What you doing underneath there?
Jacking it up.
Oh.
This bus has air right and it don't work.
That's another thing that's on our list to fix, is the air system. Although we...
aware that it even had air suspension.
Okay. Well, that part and the air itself.
You know what's on the phone?
What?
It's the inside tire on this side that blew.
Oh no.
I thought it was the outside, so we have to change both of these.
These tires are a fun size. They're 10 by 22 and a half. It was really fun to Facebook search that because a lot of people are like, they don't make a 10 by 22 and a half. Well, they do. They're just difficult to find, and I switched to, I think, 11 by something now. But we did pick up 4 that are in kind of better shape. They are the 10 by 22 and a half. I guess I can show you guys the motor. I'll show you guys the motor. This big massive thing in all of its glory is a 478 Toraflow diesel. It's really interesting because they only put these in the 29-foot city buses. And of the 29-foot city buses, there are only about roughly 300 made. So they're kind of a rare-ish engine in the city bus. Unfortunately, that's not what we want to keep in this bus. We would like to switch it to a Detroit diesel. Daniel knows the numbering. Mainly just for parts availability. If we start driving this bus all over, we don't want to have to stop at a parts store and not be able to grab what we need to fix it on the side of the road if that does happen. There's nothing wrong with this engine. It did make it the 2-hour drive. It does sound healthy. It's just not what we want long term. But for now, it'll work. Let's go check out and see what Daniel's doing now. So to get the wheels and tires off, what are you having to do?
I'm trying to pump them back up so I can, like, yeah, that one's off the rim.
I can't get the jack under it.
It's so crazy to me that you can jack a bus up with the tiniest little jack.
These bottle jacks are stronger than the floor jacks.
Here's the outside of the door that I was talking about that leads into the bathroom. This is, they screwed over a plate, which is kind of unsightly. It kind of kills the whole look of the bus. When you have this big ugly plate right there, that's another reason why we want to take that off. It isn't very attractive. I hope once we take it off though that everything underneath there still looks okay.
So these interlug nuts, back when I worked at the diesel shop and had to work on this stuff all the time, we always just knocked them on the end sideways. I don't know why that helps them break loose, but you get your big hammer and you just give them a whack. You gotta take them off. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. All three of them move just a hair, so we're gonna whack them again.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, she's got big airbags. 2 of them.
What's the airbag?
The big giant airbags there and there, they don't air up, but they exist. Probably a good thing they don't air up because I don't think those are any good.
No, those look a little.
Yeah, we're gonna change all 4 of these bags.
Sun on the other big guy?
Got some big brakes.
That one looks like it worked longer than that one did.
Well, that one right there has been changed, so they believe that looks original.
Yeah.
The first time we've had air over 80. We fixed our leak, we're airing up. I think the suspension is airing up. I felt it move when Brittany got on. Get off and get back on and fill it. Yeah. It's airing up. We just didn't have enough air.
So what, step on it again? Step in?
Yeah, step in it and fill it. It'll rock. See?
So it's hopefully won't be a sweat box too much longer in here because we are dying. But that's exciting that it works. We're waiting to see if it gets cool.
I think it is working.
There's the cover.
Or not. I don't know if it's... I'm gonna let it rest for a second. I thought the compressor got hot. It sounded like the compressor kicked on for a second, and then I didn't hear the compressor anymore, so I don't know if that's gonna work or not.
I wanted to show you guys the progress that we've made. I ripped out all the carpet. I've got all the wood off this side and that side. I'm working on dismantling the bathroom and getting rid of the rest of this carpet through here. I'm gonna leave most of this, some of this for now. And I got the bathroom cleaned out so I can get to everything now to start taking it apart. There was a lot of water damage in this area. In this whole area right here we're gonna have to take care of. Hopefully we can find out where it's leaking and address that. All this paneling is gonna come off all throughout here, up there, that side, and over here. And all this nasty carpet, gonna get rid of that. I'll have to clean this area, but it's coming along. It's looking better, one step at a time. So day, I don't know, 3, 4, whatever you want to call it. I've removed the sink, took out some more walls, got the backspace. I don't know if I showed you guys last time, but got all that out of there. Next up, I'm going to vacuum all this stuff out just because I don't want all these acorns rolling around everywhere. I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to vacuum those up, and then I can start on removing this wall right here, and we'll see how far that takes us. It is super steamy in here today, so I brought in a fan. The poor blue truck out there is getting full of bus throwaway stuff. I had to bring in reinforcements. We got the stove and oven out of here. Daniel's helping me get some of this like plumbing and electrical stuff out of the way. And get this wall out of here. That wall and then the bathroom walls that are left are going to be a challenge. Oh, and I want to say a disclaimer. We are mechanics by trade, not contractors or woodworkers or plumbers or electricians, so there's
electricians, that. I'm good at. The rest of it, no.
It's a new day. Last night, Daniel and I got rid of this whole entire section. The stove, oven, retaining wall, kitchen area is now gone. It's raining outside, so you can really see where there's water coming in at, which is kind of helpful because now we know where to address the leaks. This one's obviously a leak. There's some leaks back here. Today's goal is to get rid of this wall and the rest of this bathroom area. I have no idea how to take out the shower. I guess I'm gonna figure it out. Hopefully this is the last night of demolition that we'll be doing. Daniel helped me a little bit get these last walls out of here. I got the shower out earlier. Now all that's left is the toilet and this aluminum framing and that carpet, and everything will be cleaned out. Oh, and this piece up here too, forgot about that. But yeah, then I can start cleaning the bus up really good and then kind of making a game plan to where and how we want the layout of this to be. I have a general idea, but it's always good to take measurements and just see it as an open blank canvas. The poor blue truck is just loaded down with all the stuff that came out of here. Hopefully we can dump that tomorrow. But yeah, I probably got, between Daniel and I, 15 or 20 hours in removing all this stuff, I'd say roughly. We just have started on it this week, end of last week, so not too many days. But it all came together. I'm super excited. I can't wait to start building on the bus and have it finished so we can actually drive it. I mean, we can drive it now, but drive it finished. But our friend Sam posted that he was getting rid of some scrap and some other materials that he didn't want to deal with anymore. And in the load of scrap was this fridge. The compressor and the switch went out, so we're hoping that we can fix it because this is exactly what we were looking for the bus. Granted, I was looking for a teal one, but this red one will do. It really has that retro kind of style that we're going for inside the bus. Hopefully Daniel can make it work because it is the perfect size, and as Daniel says, if it's free, it's for me. So fingers crossed that this works out. Just an update on the bus. We've got all the walls removed now. Most of the debris is gone. We did take the blue truck and empty it, but we have a clean slate now. We kept all this aluminum just in case we wanted to do something with it, and we kept the stove for now in the toilet. We didn't have the heart to throw it away at the moment, but we probably won't use the stove. I do have some vintage appliances that are teal and camper sized, so I'm pretty excited to use that. Just a quick side note I wanted to share with you guys. Resurrected Garage is putting on a car and bike show in October at the Jefferson Civic Center. It's October the 15th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We would love to have you guys join us if you're around, if you're local. We are accepting basically any makes and models of cars. We would love to see drivers, patina things, choppers, hot rods, rat rods. It's gonna be all the things, imports. If you got any Volkswagens or Porsches or, I don't know, Rolls Royces, anything crazy. If you got anything like that, bring it out. We'd love to have you guys. If you guys have got a bus and would like to join us, there's plenty of room. We'd love to have vintage buses, RVs, campers. Bring it out. We'd love to see it.
So we discovered that the fuel control solenoid wasn't opening all the way. It was making it hard to start. This thing's got an air actuated fuel control or fuel shutoff solenoid, which is really dumb because if it don't have air pressure, it don't work. So anyway, I fixed that, and now the thing starts like quickly. We still don't have the front start switches hooked up, so we're still using the rear. But if you put there and hit start,